find it. But maybe maybe one day we'll have a cookie eating competition. Anyway, I digress. So we're gonna take off from this place. It's called it's LSZR, or L Lima Sierra Zulu Romeo, St. Gallen, Switzerland. And we'll take off. I'll just do a little bit of sightseeing around this area. It's a beautiful area. As you can see, we got the Ortho, we got the lake, we got the Autogen. Yeah, it's kind of pretty. So we'll fly around, and then we're gonna do the mission of the day, and that is we're going to find Liechtenstein. Now, Liechtenstein is a country. It does look sharp, doesn't it, Chuckle Hut? What's the other? Oh, it also borders Austria. Okay. I'm running off a external USB B2. Believe it or not. PBASK, yes. Lake Constance is the English name for Bodensee. Okay, Lake Constance. I do fly online, PBASK. I'm on Pilot Edge. Todorico, good morning. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. I hope that we can have some lessons from you today in the Airbus. Grinelli Designs. I have a question for all you Pilot Edge guys. Are there any restrictions to call signs? I'm new to PE and want to pick up something that is appropriate. Grinelli, please don't use November 7274 Hotel. Don't use November 172 Sierra Papa. Don't use anything that you see in the sim. Pick your own and go off the standards. And if you really want to be cool, go off of American standards, because it's more my realism is more intact when you are in SoCal with an American call sign. So I'm going to give you a link to an N number generator. And this N number generator, there it is right there. And basically this page here is what I just sent to you. We'll just generate a random number. Boop. November 4532. That's a valid number. So in a US registration, it has to be 1 to 5 numbers, 1 to 4 numbers followed by 1 letter, or 1 to 3 numbers followed by 2 letters. So if you want to really be cool, pick something, you know, that's maybe your initials or your mistress's initials or whatever. Pick your numbers, have fun, and of course, if you want to have a call sign from your particular country, make sure that you pick one that's actually valid. You're going to be around when you need. Oh, thank you, Totoro. Bodensee is such a funny name. A ground sea. Yeah. Flying Jackal, good morning. Just here to check in and add the host. Hey, thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. Loving your work, man. Really excited about the 737 V2. Really excited. And I love the fact that you were taking a lot of viewer input to some things with the maintenance system. That was really cool. I saw Benny Sim and others in there chiming in, and you taking some of the suggestions. So that was cool. Those call signs, so many times you hear. Yeah, you guys, you shouldn't make fun of anyone, but we kind of snicker about the people who use those common call signs that are on the side of the A2A 172 or the default 172 in X-Plane. So yeah. Are you having problems with the Fly Factor A320? Whenever I move around, it stutters. I'm not having any problems right now, but I haven't flown it I flew it last night, actually. It was fun last night. No problems. Yeah, Rush flies with the Golf. Yeah, Charlie Golf Victor Zulu Bravo. I don't like all letters. I don't know why. PBask, no, I'm not on Pilot Edge. I can be on Pilot Edge if anyone would like me to sign on to Pilot Edge. CGVZB. 4XYWB. That's Dan Quixote. That is that's an Israeli call sign. I happen to have memorized all countries, so I know that 4x is Israel. Don't ask me how I know all that. Ham radio for the win. What do I use for my autogen? I use a combination of world. Well, I'll tell you exactly what I use. Hold on. Sorry, we're not flying yet. It seems like we're having a good little chit chat. I hope you guys don't mind me answering the questions. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. So this is what this is the recipe. Here, I'm gonna quote the master, the magician, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Petrie Ron. This is an exact quote. He says, "Get Norway Pro, get Denmark Pro, get UK Pro, W2XP Europe Mix, and W2XP Europe Net from SimHeaven and the org. That's what makes Ortho in Europe shine." So I hope that answers your question, Tama GT. I know there was an emergency update from Assert not to update to beta 6. Uh-oh. That's not good. You're half tempted to log in while I usually fly. Yeah, I'll fly in. I mean, we can call foreign call signs alphabet soup. There you go. All right, I'm going to get going here. Explicitly don't want people doing that, so I can't go to 11.10 beta 5. Wait, that's not good. I've updated to... So am I in trouble on beta 6 for the A320? It flew last night on beta 6. Crap. Roll back to stable. I could do that. All right, let's go ahead. I'm just going to do the auto start here. One of these times I'm going to have someone teach me the proper way to do start here. I'm doing the sub livery. This is the Aerosim Gaming subscriber and Patreon livery. So if you're a subscriber of Aerosim Gaming, then your name is, if you've, not necessarily even a current subscriber, if you've ever subscribed, your name is on the wings or the fuselage. The Patreons are on the back spine. I think if you run the X-Plane installer, Steve, and don't choose betas, it'll take you to the last stable. Yeah, but you have to reinstall X-Plane, obviously. Okay, so my directional gyro, that's a new thing in public beta 6, I think. It's where it's not aligned with where I am. So let's see. Oh, it's making some noise. I can do my heading bug sync. Cool. I'll go ahead and sign on to Powered Edge just in case anyone wants to join me. My call sign is 57. Oh, let's do Hotel Bravo Juliet Foxtrot. Oh, Hotel Bravo. Yeah, Juliet Foxtrot Alpha. Sure. Whatever. Good morning, Beekeeper. Laminar finally figured out a DG will lose alignment when not spinning. We're living in the future. There you go. Reverting to last stable is a pain. Yeah, I back up all of mine, so I've got 11.05 somewhere, but I love 11.10 especially for the G1000. All right, I'm going to do some views here. So that's going to be my, I'll zoom in just a little bit. That's going to be my main cockpit view. I'm then going to come up here, and that'll be my switch view, which will be like that. And then I'm going to do like an instrument view, and that will be like that. So I'll go boom, boom, boom. I'll do a fuel switch view, which will be like there. Okay, now we need a like a fuel tank wing view. Sure, why not? And then we'll do the other side as well. The reason I'm redoing my views is because I updated to the latest Cub version. And so I had to redo my views because I didn't keep the previous ones. You keep crashing in beta 6, don't have the flight 320 from, you're in the IXEG? Okay. Jay Krause, good morning. Good morning, Beekeeper. Good morning, everyone. The joystick profiles. Yes, the joystick profiles are really good. Okay, I'm not in the Tundra tires today. I'm in the regular tires, so the disclaimer is if I screw up, it's because I'm not used to the regular tires. That's my excuse anyway. I think it's going to be actually harder to land, so I'm fully expecting to crash. Yeah. But I think I want to kind of buzz the lake a little bit. You should have seen Cessna Rock's stream yesterday on 11.10 beta 6. Every single sim start ended with a crash. Ooh. I'm on 6 right now in Europe. Uh-oh. That's not good. Testing the brakes. I'm gonna uh-oh, is there a taxiway over there? Or is that a road? Full disclosure, well, I better turn here. Full disclosure, I've actually never taken off or landed with these small tires. So this could be comical. And also, I'm running public beta 6, so they may have changed some things with ground handling with this plane. Know thy airport. That is very true, B2. Amen, brother. Amen. I do not know this Swiss airport. I'm kind of scared now because you guys told me that all these issues with PB6. November 762 Alpha Kilo November 556 Alpha Radio November Romeo November 199er 1 Charlie. There you go. There's some cool scenery just released by a developer in Italy. Really nice looking and inexpensive. 86 euros. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Okay. I want to turn on my nav lights, turn on my landing lights. I don't really need that on, but turn my avionics on. I don't think I need to turn anything else on. I'm going to change the time of day too, just for kicks and giggles. That scenery is what Cessna Rocks was testing last time. Wow, that's crazy expensive. How? What airport is it? Is it for X-Plane? Alright, let's see if we can get this thing airborne. I'm just kind of getting a feel for it, because I'm a little nervous. Yeah, as soon as it, there, oh yeah, there we go. Oh baby. Gear up. Trim it up. trim it up. Good morning, heathen. It covers the whole area of Dolomiti in northern Italy. It's pretty good, huh? Is it worth the 86 euros? Because that's like $100, isn't it? Or no, I guess the euros come down a little bit. A lot of helipads. Okay. I need to trim this bad boy up. Alright, that's kind of cool. Let's just go buzz the airport a little bit here. Covers like 6 airports, 40 heliports, 4 cities, hundreds of square kilometers of area, custom buildings. Huh. So is it... Oh, there's some nice boats down there. So is it worth it? Excellent landing, I know. Yeah. This is, I guess, Lake Constance, Bodensee. Ground Lake. A negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. It's kind of a nice airport here, St. Gallen. Kind of digging it. Wow. The autogen is really nice. You can see some VFR explorers might have a different opinion. Okay. I guess I have to check it out. But you're saying Cessna did buy it? Well, he's big into helicopters though, so that makes sense. Yeah, it does, Rudyism. It does really look good, doesn't it? I'm gonna do it a little touch and go. Got some boats out here. I'm gonna put in a notch of flaps. Don't want to get too slow though, so keep the speed up. Cessna did buy it and stream the installation. 28 gigs, wow. Oh, by the way, a little sneak preview into your Monday evenings. I finished New Zealand, Zoom level 17, so that's on the agenda for tomorrow night with Mr. Gibbs. I don't think I'll be streaming. I think Mr. Gibbs will be streaming, but I'll be joining him in New Zealand. Brand new Ortho. Coming in a little fast. Yeah, a little fast. Oops. This will be a low approach. Or maybe it'll be a touch and go. $15, $17 on the first and second bounce. Flaps up. Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, New Zealand, Pedro. Yep. Just finished New Zealand yesterday. The entire country, Zoom level 17. Yeah. So I'll be doing a group flight with Josh and anyone else is welcome. Duders may join. I don't know if he's tiled up with New Zealand yet, but yeah. I didn't crash. It's a win. Yeah, there you go. What's the best autogen for USA? Well, the US West Real Life. That's what it's called, right, guys? US West Real Life. It's got the best autogen for everything. I think it's everything west of Denver. All right, let's go ahead and find Liechtenstein. So, oh gosh, look at this. It's just amazing out here. I mean, just look at this. I'm absolutely convinced that Central Europe is the most beautiful place on Earth. I'm serious. It's just so Ugh. So gorgeous. Alright, let's see if we can get our autopilot to work. I think a lot of people like Bravo India. A lot of people like Bravo India. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I got a lot of torque here. What happens if we come down here and we go autopilot on and we go heading mode, and we go sync out the heading bug. It's kind of not trimmed up here. Hold on. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Alright, so I need to go. That's heading mode. Is it following heading mode now? I think it is. I think it is. Oh!
WUP almost a year.
We got a subscribe. Squirrel, almost a year. Can you believe it? Thank you, Squirrel, for the subscribe. Flying here in Switzerland. So this little canal follow is brought to you by Squirrel. You should be kicking off your stream pretty soon. Oh, I gotta realign that. You should be kicking off your stream pretty soon. Looking forward to a little multitask, I must say. Thank you for doing the skylines. I enjoyed that yesterday, so thank you. Alright, let's see if we can turn this way. Oh man, it's just simply just beautiful. I mean, look at this. New Zealand is very pretty too, but more natural and less man-made stuff than Central Europe. Yeah, we're gonna be touring some volcanoes. And you know, Josh said the same thing. He said some of the mountainous area of New Zealand is better than the Alps, and I was like, ooh. I was just having lunch tonight. We're doing New Mexico. Oh, the New Mexico's out, huh? Uh-oh. It might be time for me to fire up the truck again. I'm going to bring back my throttle a little bit here. And I'm going to take this heading. I didn't realize New Mexico was out. Also, I've been kind of out of touch with the Pro Mods. The new Pro Mods is out, right? Oh, it only comes out next week. Okay. New Mexico comes out week. You got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was thinking about trying Euro Truck with the Pro Mods here pretty soon, but anyway. Let's go find Liechtenstein. I think Liechtenstein will be right over that mountain up there. Up yonder. Oh, you're going to be in Prague. Oh, Prague is such a beautiful city. I don't know if it's still there, but I stayed in a hostel in Prague called the Boathouse, and it was right on the river. And I got 50-cent beer and 50-cent pizza. It was really good. That was back in. Oh, that was a long time ago. But yeah. This is zoom level 17. Yep. Zoom level 17. Yeah. 1985? No, it was actually like, I'd say it's like, it was like, they may have been 99 or 2000. Squirrel, I did not generate this. This is Petrie-Ron magic. Petrie-Ron magic here. And I think the entire setup was something like if you don't want the ortho photos, it's about 4 terabyte. So yeah, about 4 terabyte. I think I need to get up in altitude a little bit here. So we'll turn the autopilot off, and we're going to climb a little bit. As soon as I turn that autopilot off, it definitely has the P factor. Actually, maybe we can head this way. XX, hello. How you doing? Yeah, I think we'll maybe skirt this mountain. I'll still climb though. Let's go up. Yeah, I'm thinking, like I say, I finished New Zealand yesterday. It was 60 tiles, all zoom level 17, and it was 251 gigs. Probably after that, I'll probably kind of follow in Josh's footsteps a little bit and do the Brazil. So yeah. For Western Europe, yeah, Western Europe, basically from. Well, I can show it to you. Sorry to break the immersion, but I'll just show you the map. It's let's see here. Where we go? I'll show you what you get. And you know what? He may have included some zoom level 18 and some 18 and 19 around the airports. You know how they make that, you know, right around the airports, 18 and 19. He may have done some of that, but I think for the most part. Okay, so all of Scandinavia here, except for just not much at all of Finland. You got the Faroe Islands, you got the UK, Spain, France, Portugal, Italy, and it looks like it has the Ortho stops just inside of. It starts to creep into Poland, covers most of the Czech Republic, the very edge of Hungary, Croatia, Slovenia, etc. And then, of course, it juts out here to the other side of Italy. So, and then down here, this is the Azores down here, Tenerife. So yeah, all of this is about 4. I think it's about 4 terabyte. But if you want all of the ortho photos as well, then it's about 7 terabyte. So yeah. Sorry to ruin our immersion there. Canary Islands, one of my favorite places. Yeah, I've never been to the Canary Islands, but I've talked to them on my ham radio. You can tell that it's the Canary Islands because all of their call signs begin with Echo Alpha 8, and so. I think most of it is zoom level 17, but like I say, there might be some 18 and 19 in small areas, but yeah. Iowa Scotsman, good morning. But I mean, this is just amazing. Oh, you know what I need to do? Maybe when I land, I'll load up Mr. X Trees HD. Does the Cub still veer? Yes, the Cub is still veering to the right, as you can see there. But I can put in aileron trim, I believe. Let's try it. Aileron trim. Yeah, I can. I'm pitching up because I'm trying to get some altitude, but I can. It's right there. That's. I was putting in aileron trim, just to kind of offset that, but. Nader here. I think. Well, that's a good question. Is it torque that's causing that veer, or I'm not sure. Because I know in some planes you have to hold that rudder to offset that P factor, that torque. So yeah. You know what, boys and girls? I think Liechtenstein is right up here. So let me tell you a little bit about Liechtenstein. I've actually been there. Basically, Liechtenstein is a German-speaking country. It's 25 kilometers long. And it basically sits between Austria and Switzerland. It's known for its medieval castles, alpine landscapes, and villages. It's linked by a network of trails. The capital is Vaduz, if that's how you say it, a cultural and financial center. It's home to the Kunstmuseum Liechtenstein, with galleries of modern and contemporary art. The Postal Museum displays Liechtenstein's postage stamps. So yeah, population, about 38,000 people as of 2016. And if you take your ham radio here and you fire up, you're very popular. I've actually operated ham radio from Liechtenstein, so yeah. History lessons with John Fly, yeah. I could go into a lot more detail, but it's pretty cool. It's a country that's only, 25 kilometers long. Don't redline your engine, John. I don't know if there are any airports, though, in Liechtenstein, so I may have to do a grass field landing. Has Mr. X released the trees? I don't know, Butte Puff. I do know that he kindly offered the members of the Global Sim Alliance to have a copy, so I'm able to distribute that to the Global Sim Alliance stream team so they can show the trees on their streams. Pretty amazing stuff. And it's only 16.5 megabytes. I don't know when it's going to be released. I heard rumors that Albuquerque is coming soon. But of course the word soon is a relative term. Mad King Ludwig? Yeah. I heard of that guy. Let's see. iFly says, I have a question about Smart Copilot. Me and my friend recently tried connecting to each other. We both had Mr. X LAX scenery around and that Ortho, but when we connect, he is master. And you float in the air, and then he connects. We end up stuck in the ground. So you both have the exact same scenery? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good. Anyone have any suggestions? I've had that problem back in the day when two of us had different scenery, but whether it be Ortho and or airport scenery. What's the best source for the Swiss Alps? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me post that link. Where is that link? All right, here we go. I think this may be what you may be looking for here. Copy. Tell me if that helps out there. All right, here we are. We're Liechtenstein. Enjoy the tiny little fly through Liechtenstein. We found it. I do not see any airports though. I could try to land on the road though. Should I try to land in a field maybe, just to say I've landed in Liechtenstein? Liechtenstein really should have an airport. It looks like they have plenty of space for it. Let's bring up the map and see if there's any airfields. There's one right there. That's a helipad though, isn't it? We could bring up the GPS and see what the nearest is. There's one over there, but that's not in Liechtenstein. Alright, we'll just do a little touch and go. Let's look for a field to land in. Just to say we've hit the ground in Liechtenstein. Helipad. More than enough room for a Super Cub pilot. That's true. I just want to make sure I land in Liechtenstein and not on the edge of Liechtenstein. Because you just never want to find yourself on the edge of Liechtenstein. Although there's more room over there to land, but... Ooh, that looks like a good spot right there. Actually, we'll go up here. Well... Yeah, maybe we'll come down here. Bleed it off a little bit. Yeah, that looks like a good place. Okay. Little touch and go. Miss the trees. A little bit fast, bleed off the speed. Hang down. Let's see if we can find squirrel out here in the field. I think, is that squirrel? I think that's squirrel, everyone. Look. Hello, squirrel. We touched the ground in Liechtenstein. Sweet. Liechtenstein. Check. Corpus Christi and Harlingen. Nope. You're right. We need to go there today, actually, come to think of it. Sorry if I missed some chat there. All right, let's head down to our destination. Our destination airport is it's LSZS. It's gonna be far away. Let's get up in altitude a little bit here. It's pronounced the G, so it is Harlingen. Harlingen. Harlingen or Harlingen? Pronunciation lessons with B2. You can see a squirrel from that height? Heck yeah, man. Did you see that? Squirrel farmer. Gosh. It's just gorgeous around here. Boop, boop. Alright, let's go autopilot on. Let it initialize. And then we'll do mode. Oops. I think that's heading mode, yeah. Mode. Yeah, he is easy to spot. Yep. The local pronunciations from place to place are just weird. Love when towns get a new weather person and they mispronounce everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a town. Okay. Well, here's there. This is the most mispronounced name of a town in Utah. That right there. See if you see how that one's. How would you pronounce that one? I mean, look at that. Gosh. Wow. Yeah, tool. Yeah. You'd say 2LE. Yeah. Asmarts. That's exactly correct. Tooele. Tooele. But you wouldn't think that with the way that was spelled. Man, look at that mountain. Gorgeous. You Googled it? Smart man. Smart man. Do we want to go up this little valley? Sure. Why not? Stuck. How you doing? You're with AJ. Nice. Say hello to AJ. It's pretty cool that he it's pretty cool that he soloed, huh? Super happy for him. Now if I can just pass my medical, I'm on the right track, right? Hope you guys are having fun. One here called Millengavi. That's pronounced Milguy. Oh. That's like Mr. Chu. I would say that's Leicester. Is that Leicester? Maybe. John's stream can and will be used against him if he ever tries to solo. That's so true. I won't tell anyone if I ever do. In fact, if I ever I could become a fully rated pilot, and I will never let anyone of you guys know, because you'll turn me in for all of my faux pas. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful country. Like Swansea. People pronounce it miserable. Yes. Well, okay, so here's the other one, right? This is a city in Australia, right there. I just typed it in there. Cairns. People butcher that. The name of how you say that one. You're actually AJ in the car with Jason, but he said hello. And you also like to dress up in women's clothing, Shtuk? Really? I didn't realize that you like to dress up in women's clothing, Shtuk. Well, okay. You know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Worcestershire sauce. Yes. Can we get an IRL landing speed add-on for John Fly's PPL? Let his instructor guess before the landings. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's pronounced cans. Basically, it's cans. It's like C-A-N-S, cans. And then people, of course, Americans especially, completely butcher Melbourne. It's Melbourne. It's not Melbourne. It's Melbourne. And, yeah. It's Brisbane, not Brisbane. It's Brisbane. All right, we're still... I think we'll go this way, yeah. I see no reason to talk like a drunken criminal Australian. Hey, Jay Snap. How you doing? Cairns, American accent, yeah. It's after Jason Bourne. No, it's after the Cinnabon. Melbourne. Cinnabon. Melbourne. What's going on with Massachusetts? I don't know. Oh, Circular Quay? Yeah, Circular Quay in Australia, yep. And that's the thing is I kept having to give my buddies a hard time when we were in the Bahamas, when we were flying around the different keys. They kept saying K, and I'm like, no, it's Key. It's Key. It's Key. It's where Mel Gibson was born. Yeah, I think he was born in New York. Wasn't Mel Gibson born in New York? Or was he born in Australia? No, he was born in New York. No, I don't know. But they, you know, there's all the pronunciations are different too. Like, okay, like the car, like, okay, do you remember the like they don't say Mazda, they say, so many people, maybe the UK and Australia does this, but it's not Mazda, it's Mazda. It's not Datsun, it's Datsun. Do you guys like the chat on the screen or no? I'm just curious. Kind of put it up in the corner. I think it's kind of handy for people who are watching on like a big screen TV. But here's another one, mispronounced city. Yes, it's some say Boise and then some say Boise. In fact, speaking of Boise, I'm gonna say Boise or Boise, Boise or Boise. Boise. Crap. It opened up today for the first time on Pilot Edge. Boise is now live on Pilot Edge. So it's actually very timely that you bring up Boise or Boise. Boise. Yeah, so two new fields on Pilot Edge. Boise and Sun Valley. So we might want to go there today. Dang, this is so pretty. My goodness. Wow, is that a screenshot right there or not? Whoa. NDB approach into K-Sun from Sammy is so much fun. I have to try it. I watch you on the big screen and text chat on the iPad. Okay. Sun Valley. Yep, Sun Valley's towered now. Sorry if I missed some of the chat. My biggest pet peeve is how we say Birmingham. Birmingham. Yeah. All these different variations. So if Boise is staffed, are they doing approach control for BZN like they are in IRL? They'll do approach control for any airport. They'll hand you off to the well, they'll basically get you to the initial approach fix, basically. Right before you go to tower, they'd handle that. Look at that. My goodness. Yeah, this is the Cub. Yep. Straighten that out just a little bit here. It looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. Tell me that's not just Majestic. Europe knows how to grow nicely their mountain ranges. Yep. Yep. Oh crap, we're off track. We went the wrong way. Oh snack. But it was a really, really nice wrong turn. When I lived in Australia, Nissan, Datsun. No, well, when I lived in Australia, it was Datsun. They said Datsun, and they said Nissan. Oh snack! Oh snack! Take over, John Fly. Bow. This is not Mr. X trees either. I should load those up over here. I have two different directories, one for Europe and one for the US, and I only have the Mr. X trees running in the US directory. Oh, little chateau. Alright, let's ooh. I gotta reinitialize it now. A lot of wind noise. You're flying too high and not close enough. There you go. I gotta get over yonder. Yeah, I gotta get over there. What I can't figure out how to... Let me trim it up here. Yeah, lots of wind noise at 140 knots. Yep. In the yellow arc, no less. Australian kids are very mean to us Americans. I find that true everywhere. It's a love-hate thing, I think. I loved living in Australia. I lived there for a year, and I loved it. I probably spent a little too much time at the beach. Or they have this thing called the TAB. Have you guys ever heard of the TAB? Alright. Yeah, I want some Mr. X trees over here. That'll just make everything that much better. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll land up here and we'll load up Mr. X trees in Europe. Because I'm not digging these default ones very much. AJ, hello. But AJ, are you AJ or are you Stuck? Stuck. I don't even know which. Alright. Let's get up here. We're going to slow down a bit because we're going to try to get some altitude. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Happy Sunday. Oh, I'll bet you gets pretty cold right up here in the winter, where those houses are. All right, let's see if we can. That's a smell of fresh solo in the stream, yep. I'm AJ. I'm AJ. No, I'm AJ. Everyone click on AJ, A Jonesy. He streams Pilot Edge. He's a real world student pilot, baby. Smarts, I think yeah, you can be. For 4 snacks, you can be AJ right now. All right, let's see. 80 knots. Let's see if we can get up over this mountain. Oh, I'm not trimmed up for this.
Subscribe.
I am
We
AJ.
gotta subscribe. We gotta subscribe.
For a subscription, you too can be AJ. Thank you, Jason.
We gotta subscribe.
10 months in 10 months of putting up with me. That's a big deal, J Snap.
We gotta subscribe.
Thanks for being here and putting up with me. I appreciate it. One of these days, we need to get back in the smart co-pilot situation. How many snacks to be Jason? Jason's like a high dollar target. He's like 9,500 snacks. For 9,500 snacks, you can be Jason. Yeah, there's a lot of flat trees. We need Mr. X for sure. I'm gonna try to get over this ridge and see if I can land at Lima, Sierra, Zulu, Sierra. So, anyone that loads up at Lima, Sierra, Zulu, Sierra on Pilot Edge, I will award them some snacks. So far, we've given away a lot of prizes recently. Hundreds of dollars since the snack program started in gift certificates,
We gotta subscribe.
joysticks, planes. We gave away 2 planes yesterday with snacks. The Mooney, the M20R Mooney Ovation 2. It was a good, fun time yesterday on the stream. Yeah, I think this would look that. I mean, it looks amazing, but I think it would look that much better with the HD trees. Okay, our airport apparently is straight ahead, but it might be over those mountains. Yeah, it's about 18 miles right over that mountain right there. So we're going to try to get above that mountain. Maybe the trees are actually flat in Liechtenstein. Yeah, we're not in Liechtenstein anymore, though. We're in Switzerland. Do you think we're going to get over that mountain? I sure hope so. Yeah, we're going to load up Mr. X trees here after I land, just to see. Although it will take a little while to reload the sim because the ortho photo is on a USB hard drive. Smile complicated, hello. We might have to veer a little bit here to the right. Yeah, Nader, it does, doesn't it? Yep. It's legit. It actually looks real right here. And it looks better on my screen. The streams obviously can't give the full on effect of, but they come close. You have a USB HD plugged in. Yeah, not all my Ortho, just half of my half of my European Ortho is on a USB hard drive. Yep. Mr. X. Speaking of high definition trees, Mr. X is here in the chat. Can I make it up that way? Welcome, welcome. All right. Should I go right or left? Well, I might go right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go right. Where are my skis? Yeah, I have Mr. X. I don't know if you've been listening. We're going to load up your HD trees here in Europe. I have 2 different X-Plane directories, one for Europe and one for the States, and I've been only flying in the States recently. So we need to load your trees up into the Europe. This is really amazing scenery. Oh wow. Maybe we should. How much oxygen did I bring? I don't know. I'm only at 8,500 feet. I'm wondering if I can just barely skim the top of this rock. I kind of want to do a touch and go off this rock. Ooh, I don't know if we touched or not. $142. It's possible. All right, let's go find our airport. Looks like we're about 10, 12 miles away, maybe. Yeah, hopefully it's down in... It might not be down in this valley. Dr. D66, hello. Do you remember that report of subs running the Hyrcanus Ridge at very fast speeds? It's because they had accurate maps, underground maps of the canyons. All right, let's head to Thor's Twins. Damn. Nope, it's not yet. It might be over that mountain as well. Dang it. Oh gosh, we're still 12 miles away. All right. Full throttle. Ham I am, good morning. New Mexico, yes, New Mexico for ATS. That's going to be cool. That might get me back to trucking for a few weeks. You'd be starting to wheeze at 8,000. Yeah, I just recently flew with Max, and we were up at 15,000, and we had to wear oxygen. But I'm okay at 12, 13, 14. I could, but it's only because I live at 4,000. So, been trucking for 1.5 months. There you go. Could do the Mach loop quite nicely with this. Yeah, the Mach loop, exactly. All right, we're gonna have to get over these mountains as well. I think I can get through that little opening right up there. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Decelerate to VY should be around 80 to 70. Otherwise, you're leaving a lot of climb performance on the table. Okay. I think I'm going to fly right through this little opening here. I can only imagine doing this in the real world with a GoPro. That would be pretty sweet. Oh, wow. Accidental discovery of an amazing place on Earth. And they have Rösti and Spätzle and Schnitzel and really good beer. Plain Ben. How you doing, Ben? Yeah, this is some good stuff. Yeah, if you flew like this in the real world, it would probably be pretty dangerous, especially since I'm not leaned. I don't think. Do you see the airplane? You want to sit on my lap? You're thinking about it? Look over there. Oh. Whoa. Look at this. Switzerland. You want to... Alright. There you go. Oh, wow. Dude, is that a cool airplane? No. Look, your head's on the camera right there. See? Alright, once I get through... I want to ski, right? I want to ski right down that face. Get that kid a hat. It's cold at this altitude. Yeah, no kidding. Cheese fondue. You're right. Fondue. I missed mentioning the fondue. Wow, screenshot right there too. Oh. Oh. Screenshot. All right. Finally near our airport. I could go for some beer and some cheese fondue tonight. But I also like the Rösti and the Spätzle and the Schnitzel and the Jaeger. They have a thing called Jaeger Schnitzel over in this part of the world. It's really good. All right, let's cut our engine. Wow. I mean, look at that. Dang, there's the field. We found a field. I found a field. Okay. I actually have goosebumps because of the scenery. I would probably be pulling too many G's right there. Ooh. Raclette. Yes, raclette. Oh, yeah. Gosh, I love rocklet. Rocklet. All right. There's our field. This is P3D. Of course. Version 17. Alright, here we go. I gotta get her trimmed up. Oh, that was an amazing run right there. Highly recommend running Lake Constance or Boise down to Liechtenstein and then over. Where are we anyway? I don't even know what the name of this airport is. This is Engadin in Samaden Graubünden. Graubünden. All right, let's grease this, and not just. I did get a 15 per minute landing back there near the lake, but then again, that was the first bounce. Okay, Pappies are happy. Get stabilized. Minus 324. Way too fast. I know the 65 knots is way too fast. There's a fence. Get over the... oh, runway fall contours is on maybe? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I bounced. 65 it said. But I do believe I bounced. But here's the problem. Is that my sim almost crashed on short final. Whew. This is my first full stop landing in these small tires. It's pretty cool. I will go up here. It was 65, so I think Nader here won, didn't he? 65. Or no, it was Watt maybe. The U.S. Coast Guard is over here. It looks like. St. Moritz, is it? Yeah, the U.S. Coast Guards are over there. It could be this. It could be the Swiss Coast Guard, though. You know, because there's a lot of coast in Switzerland. Chuckle Hut won. What did Chuckle Hut guess? What did you guess? On that, I think it was a bounce, though. But I'll give you some. I'll give you some snackage. You get 104 snacks? 104 snacks. How did the directional gyro get out of calibration? That's what I want to know. Heading right there. All right, let's give up some snacks to Chuckle Hut. Exclamation add 104 to Chuckle. Happens all the time in real life. It gets out of whack. No, I'm just wondering why the landing got it out of whack. Or was that just not even coincidental. All right, let's take a look. Wow. Wow. X-Plane's gyros used to be way too stable. The real things are very quirky and lose alignment all the time, usually easily 5 to 10 degrees in 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, so a little more immersion. Lots of coast in Switzerland, yeah. Exactly. Add 1 to 4. What did I just do? Add 1 to 4. There we go. I don't know what that. I don't know what that was, Joggle. I give him 1 to 4. Or it could be 1 minus 4. Yeah, I could have taken away some snacks right there. I do believe this was a bounce, though. How do you like the Super Cub? I like both of them. I think the Tundra tires are cool looking, and obviously you can land a little bit better in the Alaskan bush with the Tundra tires. But I was a little bit nervous about flying this one for the first time with the small tires, but seems like it does pretty cool. Yeah, I needed to float. And there's the bounce. And the double, triple. Oh, yeah. Ride 'em, cowboy. Oh, baby. So I did a triple bounce, or maybe even a quadruple bounce. This ought to be a cool view coming in. 65 on the third bounce, or first bounce. Oh, what's the recommended speed? For approach speed for a Cub, yeah, probably in the 60s somewhere. Bow. 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 We got a Cub coming in, guys. A bee got into the truck. Ouch. Sappa Q. Ow. I hope you didn't get stung. Some bouncy bounce. Do not land with the brakes on is what it just told me. Bow. That's awesome.